So, hi, I'm Dorothy White with Channel 6, and we're so glad to be here today. We have a very exciting time going on in downtown Bardstown.
Yes.
And so with us today, we have Randi Mauser. She has just started. She's informed me it's only been 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
After 2.5 weeks, Randi, kind of give me an update on where you think you're coming from and where you plan to go.
Well, we have a lot of things, of course, coming up that I've had to just kind of jump right into.
Yeah.
So that's always exciting.
It is.
With all the events that are coming to town, you think you have the time to kind of focus on one at a time. Well, you don't, so you're kind of doing them all at once. So that's been a learning experience, but it's completely fine. And, I'm hoping to be able to just expand on those events later on down the road and, and just help with our downtown merchants to grow too.
Well, I know our downtown merchants has just done a fabulous job. We were actually downtown today for lunch, and we were walking up and down the street, and it's the biggest thing I think they did with downtown development is when they first put those open signs out. That is such a boon, because when people are downtown, they don't want to come downtown if half the stores are closed.
Correct.
But when they go by and they see open, that is one of the best things. And that was a downtown decision that was made, and obviously still continues to grow with that program. So that's just one really, really good thing I think that we have.
It's very eye-catching as well. Even
is.
if you're driving downtown, the signs stand out. So you know everything's open. Yeah.
They do. Well, and there are pictures I have seen of the downtown landscape when they've kind of angled it at a certain angle, and you see all those open signs.
Yes.
And obviously, that's just what you want to see downtown.
That, and I think along with our amazing design committee. I mean, they do a phenomenal job on the flowers and the landscaping and just keeping everything clean.
Yes.
Everything just looks great downtown.
Well, it's got that really spiff and polish, I think, on it that I had been needing for a while.
Yes.
And really adding you to the team, I think, was an excellent choice. We had worked together in the past, and I think you do realize that it is a big job.
It is a big job. I'm excited about it, but it is a big job, and Lisanna done such a great job. So, the shoes to fill for her is, imaginable, but I think I can handle it.
I think you can.
I hope so.
I think you can. And I think one of the fun things you're going to find is the people are incredible.
They are.
They love the whole Main Street, just the whole idea of having a little downtown that is just picturesque, and it has so many things to offer.
I mean, it's literally a one-stop shop. You can go downtown and pretty much find anything that you're looking for, whether it's a gift, something for yourself, or somewhere to eat. I mean, there's always something you can find right downtown.
There is. Well, that's actually something that we had talked about before, and all the different events that you do have coming up. And I know once you get your handle on it and you realize that they are busy pretty much the entire year.
The entire year.
And somebody said, you must be slow around Christmas. And I said, oh my goodness. Christmas is a blur. January is a blur because you're planning for all your spring things that are coming up. But we obviously now are right in the middle of spring and summer. Tell us some of the spring and summer things that will be coming up.
First thing that we have coming up that's actually next weekend is National Bourbon Day, which is June the 14th. So you'll see all of the windows decorated downtown. That's kind of something that just came upon me. So, and then some of your restaurants will host special bourbon inspired dishes or drinks and things like that. They're going to have some cornhole tournaments and just bourbon inspired things going on for National Bourbon Day. I think the next big event that's going to be coming to town is the Bourbon City Street Concert.
Right. Everybody knows about the Bourbon City Street Concert because the entire 3rd Street downtown is closed all the way to Flagey.
Past Flagey.
Oh, past Flagey. Okay.
The first and second block will be closed, and then your side streets halfway will be closed on Flagey.
Okay, I do remember that now. Because that's a wonderful event.
It is. It's a big event.
What can you tell us about that one?
Well, we did just release the band, so I can talk about those now, that they're no longer a secret. We have our Lebanon girls that are pretty popular for this area. They've been performing here quite often. They're Magnolia Vale. They'll be our opening act. And then next will be a band from Louisville, kind of more on your country genre, and they're called Wildwood. And then our local band, which everyone knows because they're phenomenal, is Big Black Cadillac.
Oh, I love them.
Everybody loves them. They play so many places around town, so it's a good local band to have.
It is.
To kind of draw those people into. And then our headliner is a Nashville band called Delta Saints.
Oh my goodness.
So go look them up because they're really good.
And Delta Saints out of Nashville. And that really is amazing that a small town like Bardstown can host an event like this with that many different bands coming into town. The talent is just phenomenal.
It is. And it's a lot of different genres, so you're not going to hear just one type of music. So it is something for everyone. And it is a family event. We want everyone to know to bring the whole family, dance, sing around. It's fun for everybody, so come on out.
Well, I love it when the kids are out in front of the stage and they're just dancing around having such a good time. And tell a little bit about, though, we do have to bring your chairs.
Yes, bring your own chairs.
The nice thing about that, it is free. This entire event is a sponsored event, and so there is no cost to the individuals. There is food and drink going to be available this year? Okay. What kind of things are you going to have with that?
Some of the food vendors that we will have, we have, of course, Kona Ice for the kids.
Okay.
And the adults. We like those too, especially if it's a hot day, because you never know what the weather's going to be.
It's probably going to be hot.
It's going to be hot. Yes.
Can you give us that date again?
It's July the 7th.
Okay.
Saturday.
Okay.
And it starts at 7.
Okay.
And then we're going to have, with the Buttermilk Festival right around the corner, we have the Buttermilk Committee. They're coming in and they're going to set up and do like a fish fry.
Oh, great. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And then, of course, we have our Budweiser tent will be there for beer, like for anyone that wants to do that with the Rotary Club. There are helpers in that department. What else do we have? I know I'm missing someone, but I can't think of who it is.
Okay, well, lots of food and drink then. So just come on down. But if someone wants to bring a cooler with water, sodas, and that kind of thing, that's okay?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, that's really good to know, because when you have a family, especially a young family, they want something to drink every 5 minutes. And I know wherever we're around the grandkids, my kids will pack a cooler just in case. Sometimes you've got young children, you know, they're thirsty, hungry about every 5 minutes, so kind of nice to have that little knapsack, whatever, to bring with you. But there will be some other beverages and food available, so if you want to choose that instead, that's great. And then plus all the restaurants, I know a few of them sometimes are open that night too, and now that we do have a couple of bourbon bars downtown, those will be open. So really you've got a great decision to make between what you want to try out.
A lot of choices.
A lot of choices. And
so we're excited about it. So everybody needs to come out, because this is my first one hosting. So, I want everybody to come.
Yes. Well, I don't think you'll have any problem with that.
So.
I know one of the funnest things we used to do is walk upstairs in the courthouse and look out that window, and some of the pictures that they've taken from up there shooting down into the screen, it's phenomenal.
It's crazy.
It is just crazy. And that's the cool thing about Channel 6 goes in a lot of different areas, Marion County, Washington County. And so you folks are invited too.
Yes, please.
We would love to host. Bardstown Main Street is not just for Bardstown.
No, not at all.
In fact, when I talk to people downtown, many times, they're from out of town, they're from out of the country.
Yes.
They're visiting, and truly, this is one of the greatest events. And then I know you're going to work right into another
big one.
Event.
Yes, the Arts and Crafts and Antiques Fair, which everyone's always excited about, because you can find so many cool things that day. Whether it's antiques now, because we kind of added that on there, I think, last year.
Yes.
So you have the antique side, you have your crafting side, jewelry, they'll have entertainment, and then, of course, we have the food court.
Yes.
You can't miss that, because there's a lot of good stuff there too.
Well, and I know the schools participate. A lot of the schools do almost like a bake sale or different,
fundraising.
A lot of fundraising goes on, part of the different things that they'll have to offer. I just know that's another really cool thing that I think they've added to the event.
Yes.
Now, Arts and Crafts, and what's the date on
that?
That
is on Saturday and Sunday, October 13th and 14th.
Okay. Okay, so that's coming up. And I just noticed on here something that we missed in August is the farm to table.
Farm to table.
I wasn't able to participate in that before. That was something that kind of they came on board with after I was already gone from the chamber.
I think last year was the first year.
Oh, it was the first year.
So.
Okay, well then I didn't miss too much.
Not too much.
I just hate to miss things. Anybody that knows me that I love to participate in so many of things, which is one of the reasons we love Bardstown.
Yes.
And really the entire area. All of Nelson County offers a lot, and then obviously Marion and Washington as well. So what can you tell us about that farm to table?
Farm to table.
What is that?
Last year they had it held in June, and so they did change it this year to August 25th.
Okay.
It is on a Saturday night, and I think the whole concept of it is to just let people know that we have local produce right here that you can get, and you can cook pretty much any meal with it. So it's just bringing in the concept of like your farmer's market inspired type meal.
Okay.
And we have one of our local chefs, which we haven't agreed on that one yet. We haven't had it all planned out yet.
Yeah.
But we will have a local chef.
Got months.
I mean,
that's coming up.
Yeah, that's like my next go-to thing is to start working on the farm to table.
Yeah.
But we have the street blocked off on Flash Day by the farmer's market, and then the long table with everyone that can sit down. We'll have like a cocktail hour underneath of the farmer's market, and then we had a 7-course meal last year. I think everybody said that was a little bit too much.
Just a little too much.
Just a little too much, which we all love food, don't get me wrong, but we don't want to be wasteful.
Right.
So we will be knocking that down a little bit. We haven't decided, but it'll be at least a 5-course meal.
Right.
So it's a really nice event that brings the community together. So hopefully it'll be a success.
Well, I know it will be, and I really think the most important part with that is just to show people all the things that we do have here in Bardstown and in Nelson County to, that the farmers, they're incredible farmers market downtown. I know the few times that I have been down there, and I just, when you work downtown, you find yourself going a lot more.
Yes.
But once you're kind of out of that niche, it is more difficult maybe to get downtown. So be sure, come to that farm to table.
Yes.
And then moving on to September, I know this is one thing you do not have to worry about. Is the Bourbon Festival coming up. But I know people are asking about it already. And really, that's a very busy time for you.
It is. Yeah. Well, it's busy for just Main Street in general, because you're going to have that filter of people that are at the Bourbon Festival filtering downtown. So we all get to benefit from it.
And that is worldwide. I know we used to meet people from so many different countries. And just so much fun, and I think that level of excitement that the Bourbon Festival brings is wonderful for the downtown area. I know the stores and shops really appreciate it, and the arts and crafts that they have on the lawn. Same thing.
Yeah.
Well, I know the culture of downtown, I think that is something that's very unique to our area. And I know that it is kind of the small town feel, but we offer so much.
We do.
Is there anything that you can think of that we may have missed?
No, I mean, I just want people, to understand that, when you shop local, the money comes right back to your community. So it's really important to keep that aspect when you're looking for something, or, just that, keep that in the back of your mind that downtown has pretty much everything you can imagine. So if you're looking for something specific, more than likely you're going to find it right in your own town.
Yeah. Well, I know whenever I ask someone if something comes up that I might want to purchase or have done or whatever, service, I will, maybe go to a couple people downtown just to make sure that I'm in the right place at the right time. And they always, this is one thing that really surprised me. And if you've ever seen Miracle on 34th Street at Christmas, the biggest thing is when someone comes into your store and you don't have that product or service, if you can direct them to the store around the corner or the store just down the street, has those items that you're looking for. The barrel furniture, I know, is a big item right now, and we have that in downtown Bardstown. And then also, one of the things, I know some of the makeup, the different, things, facial things, we have all of that.
We do. We even have something for your pets.
Don't forget about
the pet store,
Let's talk about
that. So it goes from your pets to your friends, your family, whatever. Yeah, we have a cute little shop called Just Bart. So anytime you need something for your pet, whether it's a treat or they're having a birthday. Chelsea's got some really cute stuff in there, so check it out.
Well, I know adding the Bark Park, which
Yes.
is very instrumental in bringing a lot of people to the area, because if they have pets, if they're traveling and they have their dog with them, we have a wonderful Bark Park that they can utilize that area too. So I just kind of wanted to, you know, touch base with you on some of the things that we have coming up, but also as it gets closer to the event, if you would like to, you know, come on and tell us some more about it. I know Christmas is just an incredibly busy time.
Yes.
And that's why I thought it was kind of funny when someone said, you know, kind of slow down around Christmas.
No.
It's like, really, I can't think of any slow months.
Because Light Up Bardstown's a huge event. You know, in
That is a
November,
huge
that's one of the
event.
big ones where so many people come out with their
Right.
families and get to enjoy seeing the tree get lit up. So that's always a fun one.
Well, having a family that's out of town, that really means a lot to me because they're going to be in town. I get a better chance to get them at Thanksgiving than I maybe do for Christmas because they have children and want to be home for Christmas.
Or when Santa comes.
For when Santa comes. And so it works out really well to have that light up.
It does.
And any of my family that has been to that event, which is a downtown Main Street event, it really just, they're blown away. They just can't imagine that a town this size has so much to offer.
We really do. You know, we feed off of that small town, but there's so much that we do that's on such a bigger scale.
It is, and I know as they continue to grow and get busier and busier, that you will too.
I hope so, yes. We're working a lot with tourism too this year, so you know, they've got a new director named Mike, and he's phenomenal. So hopefully we'll have some new things coming along too.
I bet you will. I bet you will. Is there anything else that you would like to share? If you could.
I'm really excited, and I hope everyone, you know, stays in there with me. And you know, I just want to say thank you to everyone that supports Downtown Main Street and everyone that supports all the events that we host, because it wouldn't be possible without them. So yes, thank you.
So thank you so much for coming and joining us today.
Thank you.
And if something comes up that you feel we need to, you know, let folks know, you just keep us posted.
I sure will. Thanks, Dorothy.
Thank you.
It's great doing this with you again.
Oh, thank you.